Check it out, Vanilla Thunder in the house. Dustin, ready for bed, button full of bars flowing from its head. Got hair flowing and long. Rubies dropping jokes and songs of bomb. Oh, science, kinda like milk that's expired. Vanilla Thunder from the plains of Texas. Vanilla Thunder is coming Lexus. Vanilla Thunder, big catastrophe.
Close enough. That's close enough. Hey, everybody. Hang on. I'm going to do something real quick. Give me just a sec. There we go. All right. I'm on the scene. Now give me a moment. We're doing it live, people. Hopefully everybody can see and hear me. If you can't hear me, let me know. If you can hear me, let me know. Web source. Edit. URL. Paste. Nope, can't do it. Okay. Doesn't let me do that, so we won't put that out there. All right, so yeah, as long as you guys can hear me. So yes, this is the Monday night stream sans guitar. I mean, I've got one guitar up here with me. I could go over and pick it up and strum it, and maybe the mic will pick it up. That's the best I could do. But how is everyone doing? It's good to see all of you. This is the searching for tone way of doing it. Might as well do full searching for tone. So yeah, first in chat. There we go. Got Tom in here. Good to see you. Cheryl, good to see you as well. Yep. There's a feature wall in here. Linda, good to see you. My beloved and beautiful Brandy, who just made an amazing looking castle. It's great to see her. I hope everybody liked the high production value for the start of the show. Don't ever think that I don't bring the hype. I bring all the best hype that I can. Will, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Aaron, good to see you. Yes, it's very lo-fi tonight. I don't have my good microphone. I've got nothing going on. Chris, good to see you as well. There's Steve Gunner. Who else we got in here? There's Brian bringing the hype tonight. I mean, I can play the theme song for you guys if you really want it. I can play the theme song, but I can't. I just don't. Yeah, I just don't have the actual game to play for you guys.
Theme song, theme song, theme song.
There's Jeremy. Good to see you. All right, who else do we got in here? I'll do a quick one, really. No, Tom, the acoustic went into the storage. Cal, good to see you. Birdman, Timmy, good to see both of y'all. Scroll back just a bit, make sure I didn't miss anybody else. I think I got all of you. If I missed you, let me know. Brandy's begging for the theme song. Hang on, let me find it. Oh, man, I can't type. Studio. There we go. Stand by. Let me pull it up for you. Excuse me while I whip this out. It is right there. Pause it real quick. I hit pause. Thank you. Because I need to share my screen. That one. That one. Share. There you go. Just for you, Brandy. It's only for Brandy. Nobody else can listen. That's blowing my eardrums out.
I can hear it from you, but I don't think you can hear
Did I not add it? I didn't add it to the scene. That's the problem.
it.
Hang on. Add the scene. There it is. It helps if I actually give you guys the actual thing. Let's start it again. All for Brandy, and I didn't even get it right.
You know what time it is?
Now she's dancing.
Get your balls out. Get your balls
Like I
out.
said, yeah, it's blowing my eardrums out.
Roll with me. Get your balls out. Get your balls out. Only want somebody anarchy. Polished steel, neon dreams, every color, every
Turn it down a little bit so I can talk over it. There we go. So yeah, if you have marbles at your actual house, just get them out and roll them across the floor. It's the same thing. It's about the same amount of entertainment, really. The only difference is I'm not calling it on the sporting event. Roy, good to see you, man. Roy, I do have a command for you. It's just not on this computer. I actually did have. The funniest thing is, Roy, I have a Roy command, and you haven't used it since I implemented it. But I'm on my laptop and not on my main computer. So the mystery of the Roy command will have to remain for a little while. Boomer, how you doing, buddy? Oh man. It's like Reefer Madness, which is significantly less drug taking. You think, Chris? You think? Oh, what a day. I am so tired. I am so exhausted. So, what do you guys want to hear first? What part of the adventure would you guys like to hear about first? I will leave it open to you guys. I'm not on my computer, Boomer, so none of the commands are working tonight. This is literally like an emergency stream situation. Cal wants to hear about the road trip. All right. So the fun on the road trip started before we even got on the road. We I got no sleep at all Saturday night. Um, we I got maybe 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, and so um I was already cranky, and then we had trouble getting the car packed, and Grumpy Ubi. I don't even need these on tonight, really. I'll set them to the side unless I need them. Grumpy Ubi is not a nice thing, and so I'm apologizing again to Brandy for being as grumpy as I was. But we did get the car packed with almost every single thing that we wanted to take. Maybe not almost everything, but a good most of the stuff that we wanted to take with us came with us. And then we get on the road. Well, actually, we stopped for breakfast first, wasn't that? Yeah, we stopped for
McDonald's.
breakfast
Yeah.
first. Whatever the cheapest thing we could get at McDonald's is what we had. Because cash is tight right now. Now, you guys have absolutely destroyed that GoFundMe. I didn't expect you guys to get to push it over 1,000, but you have, and that is awesome. GoFundMe takes a couple days to pay out. So the most recent ones that were put on there, hey Sean, hey Dwight Bailey, how you guys doing? The most recent ones you guys dropped in there are coming. They just haven't gotten here. But we had some cash. I had cash set aside specifically for the trip. So gas was taken care of. Food for the trip was taken care of. Those sort of things. Now we had to, it was McDonald's the whole way up. But hey, we had something. And I'm not going to be picky about that. If I'm a little shaky, a little wobbly, it's because the laptop's in my lap. So yeah, so we had breakfast. We got on the road. And basically, I did this. I pointed the car north and just said go because that's where we were going. Yeah, you missed your chance, Tom. You should have dropped the rigged emojis in there. And so yeah, we start heading. We're getting settled into how it is on a long drive. You kind of get settled in on the first part of the drive, and we got to a town called Ames, which is about 40 miles north of West Des Moines. And I had a sudden realization. We left the router and modem for our internet back at the in West Des Moines, and we kind of needed that because without internet we can't do things like stream here, like we're streaming for you guys right now. And so, luckily, we got in touch with our son, and he headed our direction. We turned around and headed back his direction. So, we only had to go about 15, 20 miles back to pick it up. So, we drove for an hour and drove about 70 miles, but only made 20 miles of progress. What a great way to start, huh? And then but after that, no further problems like that. So we got on the road. We were heading north. Weather was great. There was no problems with it. If you guys watched, we stopped every now and then. Brandy and I traded off back and forth on giving you guys updates on our channels. And yeah, so we had McDonald's for lunch, or for breakfast. We had McDonald's for lunch, and then we were dead by dinner. No. But we got in here right about dinner, right about mealtime. So yeah, that was the car trip. There was no other problems at all. We stopped at a couple of rest areas. Brandy got some cool footage from some of those, and yeah. So, I mean, other than of course doing the thing of we needed to fuel up once, and we pulled off and fueled up in a place, and then literally 2 exits later it was 25 cents cheaper. But you know how that is. That's just how it works on the road. So, but yeah, all right. So that's the road trip. What do you guys want to hear about now? Come on, it's just like the regular shows where I make you guys actually do all the work and vote for everything. This is your show. So what do you guys want to talk about? For sure, Aaron. We are very happy to have made it safe and sound. What jobs? Okay, so I work for a radio media company called Ingstad Media, and I am the operations manager for the Morris cluster, which has 3 radio stations in it. KMRS, which is our flagship station, which is a classic hit station, and I will also be doing the 10 to 4, 10 to 2 shift on that as well. Then we have KKOK, which is a hot country, current kind of new country type station. And then we have a station called the Kangaroo, which, if you guys know what Bob FM is or Jack FM, it's kind of a clone of that style of station. So it's automated, plays. It's literally one of those we'll play whatever we feel like playing type stations. Brandy is has not started yet, but she will be starting next week. She was supposed to start today, but they didn't have her equipment ready for it, so they're going to have her start next Monday. Is the tourism coordinator for the city of Morris, those are the two jobs we got. So now I've actually explained, tell you guys exactly which stations. Some of you already knew that it was an operations manager in radio, but I was quiet on the details because of the fact that I didn't want to say anything until I had until I was actually physically here, physically got started, all that. It is questionable, yes, Steve. Yes, we're on the other side of the Mississippi from you. So, I mean, it could be worse. It could have been like the North Texas State University radio station. It's KNTU, but they changed the name from North Texas State University to the University of North Texas, and they did not change it to the local letter plus UNT at the end of it, which is probably good. First day. How was the first day? It was kind of a standard first day. Paperwork, obviously, new hire paperwork has to be done. Got my company issued laptop, company issued phone, and then started work. I mean, literally just, kind of dove in. The vice president was in. He's kind of one of the guys that he moves all over he's over the entirety of the company, really. He's vice president of the company, but the owners themselves don't. They're hands-off owners, so he's the one that actually basically does everything for them. He's kind of all over the place. So, but he was there for that, and we went over some of the stuff, what's actually going to be expected of me. We started going over things that we needed to do with the stations. Pretty much, I have basically full ownership of one station. And then two of the other stations are basically full automated, so that I just have to keep them on the air type things. And basically started learning all the systems and everything. So that was the first day. It was long. We actually fixed one of the studios, and we got there are three physical studios, obviously, because we have three stations there. Two of the studios, though, are kind of not really needed in reality because of the way that the stations are set out. Hang on, I gotta adjust and get comfortable. Because I should probably just kill that light behind me. Can you flick that lamp off behind me, sweetheart? It's washing me out. So
Yeah.
But all of our stations are actually cloud based. Thank you, baby. They're actually our software is a cloud based software. So those studios can be literally anywhere we run the software. So we just connect into the cloud based part, and we control it from there. Yeah, no worries, Aaron. So two of the other two stations that are basically all automated, those two studios were in various states of being completed, and they are now both completed. Well, they're not totally complete. One of them we have a cable we need to get in, so I can finish setting the mixing board up for it. But yeah, spooky road stories. Hang on. I can probably pull the flashlight thing off. Hang on. Hang on. And then they found out there was no snake, no steak. There you go. You got the flashlight ghost story thing. Yeah, so we finished building those out. So I literally jumped right in and started work with that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's how that started. Somebody asked earlier, is it cold? No, actually today was a very nice day. It was mid 60s, almost 70. Now we're supposed to have snow in a couple days, but today was nice. I'll come by and tuck you in if you want, Chris. Give you a kiss on the forehead. Yeah, Brandy decided she was going to take a walking tour of the entire city today. She was trying to walk up to the station because she wanted to check for something in the car, and yeah, she went on an adventure. How long do I think I'll need? We'll be at the hotel right now. We have at least, well, okay. The station is so happy with what I'm able to do that they're willing to extend the stay as long as we need to in the hotel for us to figure out and get a place in. How long do I think it's going to take? To be honest, between you and I, it's going to take me getting cash in. The monthly for most of the places in Morris that are available is very reasonable, but we also they all want first and last basically the as your deposit. So like even a reasonable place like a four bedroom for $1,100, you know, I have to get them first month at 1,100. I've got to get them a deposit of 1,100, and then we're looking at a couple $100 deposit to get the electricity and stuff turned on. So probably about 2,500. That was Brandy listed that out on the GoFundMe of what we're probably going to need. So it's going to come down to as much when we have the money to be able to pull it off than anything. Is that's going to depend on where on how quickly we'll get out of the hotel and into a permanent place. Cal ask. Did I miss a question up there somewhere?
He said it sounds like.
Oh, he didn't ask a
Small
question.
at 5K pop. Yeah, it is small.
Yeah, it's a very small town. Now you also have to realize that's 5,000 permanent residents. We also have the University of Minnesota at Morris, so we have a major university here as well. So that actually means that there are more people here than just the permanent residents. So that actually kind of changes the vibe a little bit because if it wasn't for the university, this would be it still would be a hub town because it's a hub for the agriculture in the area, but it would be a pure agricultural small town hub. But so what we actually have is kind of the old guard farmers and those sort that this is the county seat type thing. But we also have the university here, which they do a lot of ag sciences at the university, but they also do a lot of other stuff. So it's kind of diverse. We have the older people here who are your farmers and the like, but then we got university kids, college kids, which also bring you know their type of lifestyle around and that sort of thing. I enjoy my wife. See you, Cheeto. Hi and bye, Cheeto. And hey, Pookie Ann, how you doing? Actually, it's not. Because for those of you who are in radio or who know radio, so that's going to be me and Brandy and Birdman's dad, apparently. A lot of radios worked on trade, so it actually is not costing the station a dime, really. The other issue right now with the one that we're looking at is the owner is currently on vacation, so we can't move forward until he's back. Yeah, Cal, so it's interesting, Cal, because we have um, the standard farm town stuff. So we've got churches and bars, um, feed store, hardware stores, those sort of things. But we also managed to have there's a game shop in town that's been here for like 30 years. The university gets in, they do plays, they get music acts and those sort of things that come through the university and those sort of things. So yeah, Vanilla's Thunder slept here. I'll I've got a file with me. I'll chisel it in the brick. No, no, Brian. There are no Whataburgers this far north, buddy. The fact that there was a Whataburger in St. Louis is because not St. Louis, Kansas City. The fact that there's a Kansas City is there only because of Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, no Whataburger. No Whataburger, no Culver's. Okay, so here's what we got. We have there's a Pizza Hut. There is a Subway. These are literally right next, right next to us. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna have to drink something. I'm starting to get dry throat. We have those two. We have a McDonald's. We have a Taco John's. And those are the end of the bigger chains that we have. I don't think there's any others, are there, Brady?
I can't think of any.
And then there's there's a local chain of pizza buffet places called Pizza Ranch, which we have. And then we've got all small places. Then we've got a little Chinese place. We've got a little Mexican place called Me Mexico. We got a kind of not exactly a greasy spoon, but kind of an Americana diner. Um, yeah, yeah. We've lived in Wyoming, so we knew about them before we had them there. Um, for Taco John's. What else do we have? There is a steakhouse though. I'm a little too tapped out to go there. This hotel has an Italian place. There's actually a pretty decent bar and grill and sports bar and tap room place. Again, that's kind of that influence, of the university. What else they got? They got a tea shop, and they've got a dinner club type place that's only open in the evening. So food wise, it's actually not bad for a town of this size to have that many options. BBM, how you doing, buddy? We have a locally owned grocery store, and then we got a couple of co-op type places. That what you said, Brandy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's some. I actually, Brandy's not big. Brandy's not big on Taco John's. I like Taco John's.
There's a Mexi Mart here, basically. That's where I got the ramen.
Yeah. Okay. Which one was that? Do you remember the name?
Um,
Don't start you to line.
No, I don't.
Yeah, they have. There's a local, locally owned supermarket, Roy. So not a chain. Their prices are, they're a little higher. So the grocery prices here are basically kind of the West Des Moines prices.
Meadowland Market, that's what it is.
Meadowland Market. Yeah, that was the one I was wanting to go look at.
They're basically the version of a Mexi Mart.
Okay. But yeah, so our like the grocery prices are, I mean, they're not expensive, but they're closer to West Des Moines, which is a little more expensive than I was used to in Texas. But everything else is cheap. I mean, the housing prices, our average housing price here, our average price is a little under 200,000. So it's pretty good. Not that I'm aware of, Aaron. I don't think that we have an actual barbecue place. We might. I know there's another
good
couple.
question.
There's a couple of smaller pizza places, but
The Fireside.
Fireside is
Strum's Barbecue, actually, literally. No, that's Morris, Illinois. That's a little bit of a commute.
yeah. Fireside. Isn't that the one?
Fireside does burgers and
So we have another place I forgot about. Brandy told me about it. She found it. It's called Fireside. Brian will like it because it's firefighters own it. So apparently they have barbecue there. We'll have to try it.
they offer American Eats, small plates, and cocktails, which, that's cool. And then Old Number One Bar and Grill, which is your relaxed, friendly spot serving
Yeah,
American
old number
comfort.
one is the one I was talking about that had the that is
Yeah.
kind of a combination bar and grill tap room type place. They may have some barbecue there. Who knows
Oh,
how?
wait. Blow and Smoke may be. Yeah, they're barbecue.
There's a place called Blow and Smoke,
Mm-hmm.
and that's here, and they're still open.
Yep.
Oh,
They are
okay.
barbecue.
Okay, so we confirmed. Apparently, we do have a barbecue place. Well, confirmed via Google. I haven't gone there, obviously. We'll have to give it a shot once I actually have some cash. What?
No. No, there we go. Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
What's the copyright on there?
2025
In their footer.
is the last copyright.
Does Google have them listed as open?
Uh,
If you find them on the map,
uh, da, da, da.
I'm asking Brandy
I had.
too.
They're listed on the area Chamber of Commerce.
How? Okay, Brandy, but how often does our Chamber of Commerce update their
I
website?
have no idea as far as that goes.
Yeah, but I'm a fan of barbecue too, as long as it's good barbecue. And as long
It's a food truck.
it's a
Okay,
food truck. Okay,
that explains.
it's a food truck barbecue, so we'll have to wait till till we find them.
They had to get their food truck up to code and ready to feed hungry people in the area.
Mm.
I know that was in 2022, so they've got it. So they now have. Okay.
Well, we'll figure it out. We'll try to find the place at some point.
Yeah.
How in the heck am I? How the heck do I have 22 people watching? This has got to be the boringest stream I've ever done. You're watching Ubi slowly melt into a couch. See, I would love that idea. Not even just a food truck, Cal. We just need a truck that drives around that sells margaritas and other things like daiquiris and the like with the ice cream truck song. We have a station cluster in Montevideo. I don't know as we've got a cluster in Atwater. As a matter of fact, my VP had just came down from Monty. He was at the station cluster up there. The station vehicle up there died yesterday. He was going to use that to drive down, and it died on him. I'm not on the hotel Wi-Fi, Steve. We're actually on the same internet we were on in West Des Moines. We have T-Mobile 5G home internet, and T-Mobile we have 5G here in Morris, which is amazing. Ted, good to see you, buddy. I'm assuming you're there. Well, there he is. How you doing, Ted? It needs hydraulics, Cal, and maybe instead of playing the ice cream song, it plays Lowrider. Appreciate it, Guitar Bob. Races up in Monty. That's cool. Just gave a guitar away. Look at Ted being all generous. Was it a telly, Ted? Did you part with one of your tellies, or was it one of those heathen guitars? Roy is the winningest person I know, man. I'm actually not falling asleep, but I'm drained, Roy. That's for sure. So part of the problem with the drive, with being as tired as I was, I had to over caffeinate, which I do caffeine via sodas, which means I had serious over sugared. You know that feeling when you're just kind of bleh from way too much sugar. So I didn't eat dinner last night. And then we had breakfast this morning, and I didn't eat lunch today either. And so I've gotten back, and I've had one can of soup. That is what I've had to eat. So once we're done here, I'm going to make myself something else to eat. Oh, no spoilers, Ted. Now, could I fall asleep if I wanted to, Roy? You're dang right. If I lay down on that bed, I could be out. Did they? Did you make the bed or did they make the bed? You made the bed.
I made the bed.
Okay. I'm like, they don't need to come do maid service for us. We're here in a week. We don't need a maid coming in every day. I'm amazed I'm not, Roy. I'll be completely honest. I mean, you guys see the physique. I mean, you have to work really hard to keep a body like this. But who is it? Who's the one that makes this? That we got this from, Brady? Um, Circle K. Circle K has a unique to them, like the same way that Taco Bell had the Baja Blast. Circle K has a unique Mountain Dew flavor. Get this, it's called Purple Thunder. So I had to get it, and I drank it on the way here. So we had vanilla purple thunder or purple vanilla thunder, whichever way you want to call it. And usually I don't normally drink sodas on stream. I normally drink a powdered drink mix, which is better for me. But it is what it is, man. We're low on cash, and you get what you can get. So you've pissed off both the wife and Butter. Awesome, Chris. Yeah, I mean, I've cut back a lot. I mean, I'm trying to get I want to get myself back in shape. Um, Not gonna lie, I would actually. Brandy doesn't like it, but if I had the chance to take that Ozempic, I would probably do it. It was. Chris missed his chance, Tom. But see, Brian, the dogs are trying to keep you from eating too much sourdough. Coke Zero and rum. Hey, that's some good stuff. Cal, I have a bad back and walking is difficult. If I can get myself back into shape enough, I can do walks. But with the back as bad as it is, I have a lot of trouble walking any appreciable amount. I'll have to work myself back into being able to do it. When we lived in Denver, I used to be able to walk 5, 6, 7 miles no problem, because we were walking all the time because the weather was gorgeous. There was really good walking trails for us to walk on. So since I know we're going to be here a little longer, maybe on the nights when we're not streaming, I'll go swim. So. It it's not good, but so is being as large as I am, and I have tried very hard to get the weight off, and nothing works. So, I mean, even I was losing weight when we were at walking all the time in Denver and the like, but there was just I hit a plateau. There was no way I couldn't get past it. So. How close are you?
I think he's talking about the GoFundMe.
Oh, for the cash on the GoFundMe. The GoFundMe has been pushed well beyond where I expected it to be. So again, let me fully explain without getting into my intimate financial details on the internet. The issue is not so much of it's not so much of money, really. It's a cash flow problem. By the end of this month, assuming, well, not even assuming anymore. Now that I know for a fact that the station is willing to take as long as it takes for us to be able to get things resolved, we will be fine no matter what. Because of Ted, we are good in that money will not be a problem. Today, right now, if I told you what my bank account balance was, I for cash that we have available to spend right this second, not good. Not good at all. But I've got half a dozen packages of ramen and a couple of bowls and a microwave. So, I'm good as far as that's concerned. Would it be nice to be able to do some other stuff? Well, absolutely. I'd love to relax with they have cider on tap in the bar down there, but it'll wait. Yeah, exactly. Well, actually, in our case, more than half a tank. I got actually almost 3/4 of a tank still. So and my commute is 2.5 minutes to work. Oh, and even better, I don't have to worry about once I'm there gas because not only is there a station vehicle, my boss actively wants me to drive it if I need to go do anything around town because he and I are the same like mine. We have a vehicle with stickers on it with all of our station info. There's a big website on the front and back windshields. That thing should be driving around as much as possible. Roy, you're silly at this point. I don't have alerts set up because I'm on the free EV Muck, so I can't run the EV. I can't run the alerts. But yeah, Roy just tipped a bunch.
I saw that.
You're killing me here. You're killing me, Smalls.
No, no. He's living you.
I say I specifically was, I'm not. I will never lie to you guys and tell you. I mean, I will never lie to you. And if things are good, things, and I'll tell you things are good. If things are bad, things are bad. But I don't try to make. I try not to even ask you guys when we need help because I feel like I don't give you guys enough to deserve what this community gives back to me. I don't want anybody feeling like I'm trying to be extractive. That you guys are, I'm. I want to entertain everybody. I want to bring you guys together, and I want to encourage all of you to be the best versions of yourself. That's what I'm trying to do. And so, this isn't a build a cash cow. I'm not trying to do anything like that. So that's just where we are. But thank you. I mean, we will put that to very good use for sure. We have here in this hotel. That's the funny thing is, the day that we would have checked out, the day that would be at the end of our week that we originally agreed to. That day, the uh, Inkster Media itself, Inkster Minnesota Radio, does a comedy tour where we have comedians that work the stations. Several of our stations have actual honest to goodness touring comedians that are part of our shows, and we put together a tour where we take them to all of our markets, and we run them through so that we can bring good comedy in, hilarious people, have a night of laughs and that sort of stuff. They're doing it here at this hotel on that Saturday night. So, and if I was in place, or if I had asked, I could if I just flat out wanted to. I under normal circumstances I would be the MC for the event here, but they didn't have a local guy, so we have another guy that's on one of our stations here that does remote voice tracking is going to MC it. So what we are going to do is they're going to pull me up and it'll be an introducing. Hey, we also just got the new guy, and here he is, and make fun of him. So that'll be fun. We're giving away an Arctic cat Thursday. It's a big culmination for all of our markets. We've been giving away, win a key. Your key may be the one that starts it. If you start it, you get it, sort of thing. So that'll be nice. And we're giving away the Arctic cat, and it's being done at the Jackpot Casino here in Minnesota. So they're doing that, and they're doing one of the comedy club nights there. So it's really cool. Yes, in the house. I've got to keep my. I've got to keep the. So, Ubi is my alter ego. I got to keep that away from them. Otherwise, they're going to want me to go up there and uh, you know, rap speed don't mean soul. And it's bad enough to see it on stream. Nobody needs to see that live.
That's not true. That's not true. I would see that. I want to see that alive.
Aaron, that's bigger than any cash donation that can have, man. It's in So I'll wax a little religious. Like you guys know, that I don't talk a lot of religion on my streams, but it doesn't mean I'm not. There is zero doubt in my mind that the way all of this has come together, that this is not work of the Holy Spirit. I was looking at two openings, two positions, and I was leaning one way or the other. And then Brandy found a job with the city here that she liked, that she wanted to be able to do. And it had already closed. The job posting had already closed, and so we were like, you know what? Reach out, ask them if they've actually filled the job. Doesn't hurt. Worst thing is they would say no, right? They replied back, "Oh, we would be happy for you to apply for that position." And within what would you say, 2 weeks, Brandy?
Sorry.
What would you say, about 2 weeks worth? 2 weeks from when you
The position had
made
closed.
no what from when you made contact with them till they were like, "Can you come in for an interview?"
Yeah. Actually, it was the week after.
So it was 1 week after she got in contact with them, and we we made everything work well enough to be able to come up here for her to do that interview. And the way things were all rolling and shaking out, this job here was the most appealing to me. And I'm like, if she gets that job, then I'm accepting this one. And we didn't even get out of the town before they offered her the job. So, I mean, that's just, things were lining up way too well for this to be anything other than being through the Holy Spirit. Because the way you can tell is that it's not one prayer ever being answered. It's always multiple different prayers and multiple different people that get the best good out of a situation like that. That's one of the easiest ways to discern is where this came from.
Well, and the day that he told me that he got an offer from this station, I was like, there's no way we're going to a town with 5,000 people.
Yeah. So when I got that offer, when I got the offer letter for here from Ingstad, Brandy was not on board with Morris at all. She was very much not on board with this one.
And then I ended up listening to the Bible in your podcast that morning. And it came we were listening to, I think it was one of the prophets, and the quote was, "Be not afraid of the small time." Like, the points where it looks like small stuff, peanuts, nothing really. And I heard God was challenging me, to not doubt that this was where we belonged. And then there was something else and then that was the day that I found that job.
Yep. She found the job on that day, and then that's, like I said, and I described the chain after that. So. Oh no, Birdman, not again. They didn't get that fixed, Chris. Right now we have nothing left to worry about. The only thing I had left to worry about was what was basically the next 2 days or so, and that just got taken care of. So things will happen and will be done on their on whatever time scale at this point. I have zero worries as of this moment. To be completely honest, the coolest thing about the fact that they want me to use the station vehicle is that as soon as Brandy feels comfortable enough, that means she can just drop me off, and then she can take her own vehicle. She can take the other car, and she'll have her own vehicle to get about and that sort of stuff. 2 yards. How's it going, buddy? Why is my phone blowing up? No, it's your phone, Brandy. Your phone's blowing up.
Let me go look and see what's going on.
Hang on a second, 2 yards. I got to get you some weather, buddy.
Yeah, we haven't said weather for a month. She wasn't around. He was neglecting us.
There we go. I got you covered, man. I got you covered. There it is. Boom. And boom. There you go, pal. don't ever let say anybody say that I don't take care of my boy 2 yards. It was a very nice day today, like I said. Jeremy, how you doing, buddy? Man, that is just Birdman. That's rough, bro. That is rough. Hey, we got Ratman back, Jeremy, just in time to limp into the playoffs. So what's going on, babe?
Oh, people texting me.
Why are these people harshing my girl?
It's not. Kevin wanted to contact me tomorrow.
Birdman, that's your right. That's the right course of action at this point. You've tried everything under your own power. It's time to get somebody to write a very legally worded letter.
A very terse letter.
Oozby, that's me. I am Oozby. Tonight, I am Oozby, and you are all Keith. And for tonight, and tonight only, Keith is not wrong. For one night only. Hey, Sparky. Good to see you, buddy. You tell us what we can do for you, Birdman. All right, so what else you guys want to talk about? What the GoFundMe's at what? Still 1,018?
Yeah, yeah.
So as I said, everybody, I honestly, whatever the GoFundMe total ends up being by the time we're done, that over the next couple of months, that total I'm going to go out and in kind we're going to get equipment, and we're going to talk about it as a community, specifically what we're going to get. I want to do kind of half and half. I want to do about half of that equipment. I'm going to do as giveaways to the community, and the other half we're going to pick some creators who need some upgrades, like we've done with some of the other ones, and we're going to get them set up. So we're going to talk about that, and I want to hear. So tell me ideas. What do you guys think? Because I think we've got some others. Yeah, so I do have an air shift 2 yards on the flagship station here at our cluster. I'm on middays now. It's a voice track, so it's not technically live, but I absolutely am on there. If you guys want to see our cluster, you can go to. I'll drop you guys the link to the website. Hang on, hold on. Assuming I can type correctly. That'll take you. That'll actually take you to our station page. That's loud. Whatever you're doing, babe.
Sorry. This video popped up. Sorry, forgot about that.
It's okay. We're just.
Bad. I'm
We're.
bad.
You're just.
So bad.
Just.
I'm in your stream.
You're taking the stream over. I get it.
Yeah, it's not enough that I have my own stream. I gotta have yours too.
So yeah. So what else you guys want? Again, so yeah, I'm thinking there's at least one or two more creators out there that we need to get set up with interfaces and compute power to be able to have them do some creating stuff. So what I want from you guys is to tell me who it is that we need to help. Who do we need to bless as this in this community? So I guess I'm kind of taking over nominations for that.
You can play music.
You can't play music on that. It's 4 notes.
You can play music. 4 notes is good.
No, actually, the station I'll be on 2 yards is KMRS. That's our flagship station here. Oh, Brandy brought me my pitch pipe. She said you can. She said I can play music for you guys on that. So.
Six notes.
Yes, but they're not in order, baby.
That's okay.
And it's actually 5 notes because 2 of them are E. They're just in different octaves. You have this E, which is, and then this E, but they're both E. Stick to guitar, Chris. If I go back to guitar, you guys will say stick to radio. You have the guitar skills and the face for radio. Good night, Cal. Give Rocco some scratches for us, buddy. Yeah, you got a busted meter or there's a leak somewhere, Birdman. That's for sure. If I had a kazoo, I would play a kazoo. If I had a mouth harp, I'd try to play harmonica. I don't, so think everybody is happy that I don't. Hey, Brant. When did you sneak in, buddy? How long have you been here? In small markets, it's massive, dude. It's a huge thing. So there's no local TV station here, so we are the weather warning, that sort of stuff. So yeah, that at that point you really gotta. There's nothing really else that you can do. Yep. As a matter of fact, our flagship station's primary signal is AM. We have an FM translator on it, but AM is our more people listen to the AM than they do to the FM. Thank you, 2 yards. We are real. It's still kind of sinking in, really, how quickly things kind of moved. Because I'm not gonna lie. Right now, if you asked me 30 days ago where I think I would be right now, today we would have been trying our best to stuff boxes into Ed's car when we could borrow it and put them into a storage unit, and then we would had to take a bus home to Dallas. And I have family there who is very gracious, and he would happily let us sleep on his floor, but he's done everything he can to help us. But that's where I figured we were going to be. I don't have the recorder anymore, but I've owned 2 or 3 of them. So we went from that, in a 30-day period, we went from that to, well, between everything that's happened and you guys, the light's there. The light at the end of the tunnel is there. And it doesn't look like an oncoming train. It kind of feels like a vacation, Roy. The whole thing just feels surreal. I mean, I'm not going to lie. This all feels really surreal. I've actually seen, Chris, I've seen an actual concert recorder. It's a totally different instrument than the little plastic piece of crap that they give to the high schoolers. Actual orchestra level ones sound so much better. But it's kind of like the whole guitar thing, right? So like if you gave a beginner if you grabbed a beginner guitar, those of us who could play guitar can play it, and we can make it sound as good as that guitar is going to sound. But that guitar itself is not going to sound that great. Well, if you think I'm a good person, Guitar Bob, boy, do I have you snowed under. I am, I'm a mean, rotten one. I am the suck that I keep telling you guys to embrace, which I guess you have. So I guess you haven't followed. You guys have followed my advice. Beer bong, yeah, they are, Aaron. This one's nice. I mean, so we got a king size bed. Um, we have a TV we haven't turned on. It's got a refrigerator. It's slightly bigger than the dorm room fridge, but smaller than a full size fridge. So, and then just your standard hotel stuff, coffee maker, ice tray, plenty of places to plug stuff in. It actually has a desk. Brandy's computer is set up on a desk. Um, you know what, Brandy? This isn't home where everything was really trashy. I guess I can show them what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the room tour. There's the entrance. There's a vanity and a bathroom over there. There's the bed. It's not, like I said, it's a nice king size bed. It was comfortable too. It felt pretty comfortable. And then there's a desk in the corner there that was just perfectly sized to set Brandy up in. So yeah, it's not a bad little place. And we're in. It's got an interior pool, and we're on the interior side, so we can look down. Look down haughtily at the people who may be in the pool, although
Or the hot tub.
or the hot tub. We're right above the hot tub, so maybe we'll get to see some action. Pimp my crib. Hey, Matt, how you doing? You came in on like the worst possible stream that I do. It's all talking. We're in the process of moving, and we're currently in a hotel right now. And I did not have a chance to set my equipment up, so I don't have my full production equipment. My interface is just sitting here next to me. Yep, I'm on a laptop tonight, Birdman. My computer is half up here in the room and half still down in the car. The big issues are that there is a hot tub. I actually considered maybe taking the laptop and getting in the hot tub myself. So this got lost in the car, so I couldn't get set up because I didn't have a I didn't have a power strip. So, but Brandy found it today. What I need to do is I'll need to drag the card table. We have a card table that's with us as well. I need to bring it up here, and then I need to go by and find another chair because we only have one chair in here. And then I'll set up somewhere, probably over here in this corner. And then I'll get my full setup in there, which means if we do... No, I'm trying, Chris. I'm trying to give trying to give everybody what they want. If somebody, I'll go down and get in. Here's what we'll do. I'll go down. I'll go get in the hot tub. Brandy can find a toaster and she can toss it to me. But yeah, so it's a good. No, these are real. This is not a facade, as far as I can tell. Well. No, I don't think these are facade, really. I think these are actually. I mean, they are ceramic, but I don't know if it's just a facade or a full brick. You don't have life insurance on me yet. We probably could, but I'm going to need one for the house anyways, so I'm not too worried about it. I apologize for yawning at you guys on stream. I'm boring myself, apparently. If I'm boring me, you guys must be... You guys are really hard up for entertainment. That's all I can figure. Yes, 5.5 million. Get up, yeah.
Get up, move faster.
So thinking about that, Chris. Every time Brandy and I had been knocked down, and my goodness, it's been a lot. Um, we've gotten better after it. We've learned a new lesson on. Well, we're really getting good. Of we could look at it as being what? What are we at? Half a dozen times being homeless now, Brandy?
Yeah.
We could look at it as we have screwed up a half a dozen times and ended up homeless. I am looking at it now in that we have a half a dozen times figured out what doesn't work in our life and have learned to make less and less of those mistakes. See, Aaron, thanks for stopping by, buddy, and thanks for the prayers, man. We really appreciate it. They're cool. These are cold. Yeah, I mean that's why I'm saying I'm pretty sure those are real brick. Um, because we've landed less hard every time. Would you say that's correct, Brandy?
Yeah. Yeah.
We have gotten better at keeping things together longer, and then when things have fallen apart, we have gotten better at dealing with them. And so, what I'm really hoping is that this becomes finally that permanent stability that we've been looking for. I would really like that. Now, and you know something? I've actually found out something really interesting that's happened to me since we have been in such a rough place for so long. I, as part of it, screwed my credit up really bad, and Brandy did too. She screwed my credit up really bad. Kidding, baby. We wrecked our credit bad, and we got to the point where there's no point even trying to get credit. Not even a reason to look at the credit scores. Not even a reason to look at our reports. We couldn't pay anything anyways. We couldn't do anything about it. Nobody was going to give us any credit or anything like that. I have been away from credit so long. My current credit rating is empty. I have a middle of the road credit rating that's thin. My credit has 0 accounts under it right now. So rebuilding it is going to actually not be that difficult now. What I've got to do is open a couple of accounts purposefully just so that I can build the credit reporting in that. And so between having an actual plan in place for how to do that, yeah. So yeah, exactly, Brian. Just send some my way, and we'll make that part of my credit reporting. So building our credit the right way means that we can structure and we can save with what we've got coming in. And Brandy and I have often talked about, if we bought a house, where would we live? That sort of stuff. The things that we like about houses, we don't. We're both in full agreement of the kind of things that we want for a house. But they've all been, daydreams, window shopping. This is never, ever going to happen. Um, I can see diligently working specifically to build my credit up and putting money back. We might potentially be looking at being ready to purchase a house in 2 years. Maybe a year and a half, depending on how things go. And this is a great place for it. This is very much a buyer's market. And it's even more of a buyer's market for the type of buyer that Brandy and I are. We love character houses. We love older homes. We detest open concept. We don't want a new build. We don't want pristine move-in ready. So we are in the exact perfect place. If I'll just do the right things for the credit, get it where it needs to be, and then take advantage of a bunch of programs, because we're first-time buyers, guys. We've never bought one ever, so we have access to all the first-time stuff. We're in a rural area, so we have rural grants. The county itself has matching programs. It can happen, and we've never ever been in a position in our lives where we've ever felt like it was a possibility. So it's exactly what it is, Ted. It's we've been given. I've often just dreamed not of being rich, not of having a bunch of money, but just getting back to zero. And this is kind of what that is. It's kind of a reset. And it's everything I was it's kind of everything I was hoping it would be. I mean, I have a guitar. I'm not playing it, but there's a guitar in this room. I just want you guys to know that. There's a guitar in this room, and there's a guitar sealed in a case safely in the car as well. So it's not like I'm not far from them. I just don't have everything set up where I can play it on stream. And honestly, if I work a little bit, I could. If I had a little more time and I wasn't so tired, I might have actually been able to get this laptop to be able to play something on stream. Because I realized I have, and I might do it anyways just to make sure that, but Roy, Brady and I love tiny houses, so a log cabin would be great. And the codes in storage, Brent, I thought about it, but that case and the Kona itself was big and we just didn't have room to take it. There's no way we could. If I would have put it in the car, it would have slid and hit me in the back of the head. The way that we had the car lit up. But I have everything I need to run a non digital rig. Not really non-digital rig, but a rig that's not based off of the computer. Yeah, it's a Kona K2 thin body acoustic electric. Brant and I both had Konas. Brant repaired it. Actually, Brant's Kona had he repaired it in his videos, but he has moved it, unfortunately. So we no longer are Kona brothers, but we both had one. But I have everything I need here. I thought for a moment that I didn't. But hear me out. So here's what I've got. I've got my interface. I've got the Focusrite. I plugged it in. Laptop sees it fine. No problem. I've got a guitar. In that bag, if Brandy will bring it here to me, I have a very important piece of equipment in that bag. The guitar, the gig bag, please. So I've got my my interface, which, like I said, I did plug it in and it detected fine. Thank you, baby. I got it. Sit down. And then I have this. That's a guitar cable. So I can plug a guitar cable into the interface. And I've got this. I have a Tone X1 and it's loaded with two presets that are very similar to my normal presets. But here's the problem. I only have that one cable. And in order for me to do it, I would need two. But then I remembered something.
The cleaning wipes for the glasses that you were asking.
Oh, which would have been great while we were on the road, but anyway, such is life. So I've only got the one cable, but I remembered I've got these. I got a wireless. So if I go wireless from guitar into the Tonex, and then cabled out of the Tonex into the interface, I may well be able to use this laptop. Now, I won't have the backing track capabilities because I won't have all the routing and everything doing, but I can at least play guitar on stream. Everyone in this chat are some of the most amazing people on this planet, 2 Yards. You're absolutely correct. Seriously, you guys are just some of the most amazing people out there. Brian, am I doing this stream the right way? I don't have anything to show me, show my legs. We've already shown my legs on stream once. I'm surprised nobody clipped that.
Who says we didn't?
Me, because I can see every clip that gets made. Otis almost caught a rabbit. Hopefully that's not butter. We must protect the heavy metal lop at all costs.
Can't walk off the lop.
So what I looked at recently, Chris, my interest rates are actually not going to be that high. Can someone play backing tracks from another computer while I play? That's an interesting idea. It's not so much of can you play the track, Brandy. It's more can I bring it in where I can hear it and I can be matched on beat. If I still had the Pocket Master, I could do it because the Pocket Master you can Bluetooth connect to it. And so that would have worked. The biggest issue is the latency, like you were running into, Brian. Let me think. If I installed either a DAW or more likely a multi-track audio editor like we use in the radio, and then I route the input from the guitar onto one of those tracks, and I physically downloaded backing tracks and put them into the DAW, the loop back that comes through the Focusrite should theoretically let me hear it. Maybe. I might be able to route that on this laptop. It's possible. The biggest issue is this laptop is definitely not powerful enough for me to run a rig on it. But if I use the Tonex, then I won't need to run a rig on it. I'll do all my processing through the Tonex. So I'll play with it. It's possible I could run something that resembles one of my streams from this. Or, more than likely, by the time I'm ready to do my next entertainment stream, I'll have my computer set up, and then we'll just be back to, life as normal. So, but I still might do it anyways, just so that I can do it on a mobile basis. Maybe I want to do a remote, so... Yeah, now that I think about it, I think I know how I would go about doing it without having to do full voice meter routing in the whole 9 yards. I think I could make that work. I think I could cheese it just enough. Aged like milk. Well, you know. I'm kind of like milk that's expired, so. All right, you know what? I'm going to do that. Guys, who wants a little sample of something I've been working on?
Me.
If I can type. My fingers are on the wrong home keys. There it is. Give me just a moment to get logged in. Continue with the Googles. Am I in? I am in. All right. You guys get to pick. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 40. God, did I generate 50 of these some bitches? I did. All right. Wow. 10, buddy. Woo.
That's gonna be good for YouTube engagement.
Man, my total number of chats this time is going to be through the freaking roof. Roy, give me a number between 1 and 50.
Hi.
Hi.
Nice, Chris.
Damn it, Chris, I'm already hungry, man. That didn't help. That Roy gets to pick. 86. All right, let's see. I told you between 1 and 50. You chose 86.
So subtract 50.
That's exactly what I'm doing. So it's
Yeah.
36. Nice try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got to count to that. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. All right, let me load it up. Oh, good pick. Good pick. Yeah, math is hard. I was told there would be no math. Hang on, I gotta go all the way back to the beginning of it. And I've got to add it to the scene so you guys can actually see it.
Vanilla thunder in the house. Old and dusted, ready for bed, but full of bars flowing from his head. Got hair flowing and long, oobies dropping jokes and
Gross.
songs like a bomb. He is old, he is tired, kinda
buddy.
like milk that is expired. Vanilla thunder from the plains of Texas. Vanilla thunder is comedy Rexus. vanilla
Brent,
thunder, a
maybe.
gaming catastrophe. That is just who he is. That is just who he is, our boy UB. Stepping up and stepping out, laughs and love, that is what UB is about. Give the man
waffles, Lori.
some love and steak, because
How you doing,
UB
Lori?
is passing vibes and love all in his wake. Epic beard, always weird, but his skills cannot be feared. Vanilla thunder from the plains of Texas. Vanilla thunder, his comedy Rex's. Vanilla thunder, a gaming catastrophe. That is just who he is. That is just who he is, our boy UB. Streaming or chatting, rocking on the mic, UB's presence is a balm for the soul. Wise and full of coziness, what is not to like? Vanilla thunder from the plains of Texas. Vanilla thunder, his comedy Rex's. Vanilla thunder, a gaming catastrophe. That is just who he is. That is just who he is, our boy UB.
So that's a little teaser of a project I'm working on. Indeed, Brant. Prost.
Amen. Speaking of drinks.
Das ist sehr gern. Sehr, sehr gern. And I might, maybe,
The vanilla burger.
maybe
Mr. Mystery.
do one more, but you guys have to ask extra nice. I might play you guys one more. See you, Sparky. The Vanilla Burger Meister. So the Gregorian chant one didn't come out as good as I wanted it to, but I because Brant has actually asked for it. Okay, wait a minute. I'll give you I'll give you guys three options. You can either hear the Gregorian chant one, the Latin tango, or the full anime opening one. So which one do you want? Gregorian chant, Latin tango, or full anime opening?
I gotta hear the. Oh, I'm torn between the Gregorian chant and the anime. I mean, come on, man. Why do you want to do that to me?
You know what? We'll do this as an actual poll. I spelled it wrong. Not tangy, tango. All right, give you guys a couple seconds. Vote on which ones you want.
Making me choose.
Yep, making everybody choose. I will say, and I don't want to dissuade anybody. I was let down by the version of Gregorian chant that I have. and I'm working on making that one better. But I will play the version that currently exists. Is it a crime to drink Guinness at Oktoberfest? That's a good question. I would say no because Germans still love a good bitter. Not as much as the Irish, mind you, but they do still love a good bitter. But, it's really more about the lager more than anything. Oh, it is neck and neck. Look at those voting. Apparently nobody's interested in the tango.
It's not that I'm not interested. It's just that it's third in the line.
7 votes each for the Gregorian chant and the anime opening. And 1 for the tango. Come on, guys. I need a tiebreaker. Need a tiebreaker. Oh, I guess there we go. All right. So as I said, I'm less enthused by. It's not bad. It's just not at the level I want it to be. But you voted for it, and you guys know how this show is, right? It's your show, not mine. All right, let me share that out. Oops. Once again, I forget to actually load it into the scene. So you guys hear nothing. One more time, where you can actually hear.
Yo, check it
No
out.
vanilla
They're in the
thumb,
house.
old and dusted,
Ready for bed.
but full of bars are flowing ye for bed. Got hair flowing and long, boobies dropping, dropping jokes and songs like a bomb. He's old, he's tired. Kinda like milk that's expired. Vanilla thunder from the plains of Texas. Vanilla thunder, his comedy wrecks us. Vanilla thunder, a gaming catastrophe. That's just who he is, a boy who stepping up and stepping up. Laughs and love, that's what Yubi's about. Give the man some love and steak.
Hey, Sean.
'Cause Yubi's passing hang vibes and love all in his wake. Epic beard, always weird, but his skills can't be feared. Vanilla thunder from the plains of Texas. Vanilla thunder, his comedy wrecks us. Vanilla thunder, a gaming catastrophe.
Here's the
That's
build-up.
just who he is, a boy who made.
Streaming or chating, rocking.
And this is the part that I didn't like.
Ruby's thrill of coffers of what's not to like.
rocking you hard like a thunder roar. Vanilla thunder from the plains of Texas. Vanilla thunder. Ad-lib outro.
And then ad-lib outro. So it's got some things in the generation that I need to fix. So that's why I don't like it as much as the others. All right, but you guys also are going to get the bonus. I'm going to play the anime one too because I love it. This may be my favorite one that I've and I, like I said, I have about 50 different generations in here.
Ready, Iku's Vanilla Thunder Kenzen, let's go. Oren dasen moto shita kedo flowing rhymes ここにあるよ長い髪 dancing in the air Ubi-kun's jokes they are everywhere He's old, he's tired 기젠가요 mill expired Vanilla Thunder Texas no 大力 Vanilla Thunder 笑いが止まらない Vanilla Thunder Gaming and Catastrophe 君は最高 Our boy you be Vanilla Winter Time Vanilla Thunder Stepping up and stepping out I do a ride, that's what it's about
What is that, Snicker? Oh no, this is a
I do a ride,
but it's
that's
one of the
what
best
it's
ones
about.
out there.
Give the mess of steak, 美味しい肉だよ Vibes and love
I always start with an AI and then I go back and edit it. But this is mid work for me right now. These are not totally done at all.
Skill はやばい But never fear Vanilla Thunder Texas の大力 Vanilla Thunder 笑いが止まらない
It's exactly what it sounds like to me.
Vanilla Thunder Gaming and Catastrophe 君は最高 Our boy you be Our boy you be Our boy you be 配信中 On the mic tonight Ubi's presence is a balm for the soul Wise and cozy ゆっくりしたいね Rocking hard Ray may roll okay
I can't wait to go try to redo this. Hold on.
Vanilla Thunder Texas の大力 Vanilla Thunder 笑いが止まらない君は最高 Our boy you be Our boy you be Arigato Vanilla Thunder Peace out
What this inspired me to do was actually to do some artwork for it. Let me see if I can find that. Hang on. I don't have all the stuff that I was working on in here, so I'm gonna have to see if I can pull my other. I'd see if I can pull the source stuff that I have from it, so I can show you the concept art. And the stream, by the way, we're going to be wrapping up here in just a few moments because I have limited time since I'm on a free version of VVMax. I need my Authenticator app, which is there. And I need that one. Two-factor authentication, always fun, isn't it? Saved my butt a time or two, so I don't really hate it. All right. Let's see if I can find. Where was
Good
it?
night, BBM.
BBM leaving. Good night, BBM. See you later, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Yeah, let me find this one. Oh, there. Hang on. Yeah, I found it. Found it. I found it, everybody. So I'm working on an animation for that using this concept art once I find it. Come on, where's it at? Guess I could do this. All right, it's up at the top. There was the fourth one. There it is. All right, let me share that one. Boom. All right, so there is the concept art I'm working on for it.
Nice.
Thanks, Guitar Bob. I appreciate it. I know exactly what a PFSense server is, so great. So I've lost access to my normal animation tool for that. Grok is now fully behind the paywall, and I'm trying out another workflow to see if I like it or not. But we'll figure it out one way or not. But yeah, I'm working on a video for that involving that concept art. So yeah. All right, so we're gonna finish it up, folks. It has been a very interesting stream. Next time, next time I do one of these streams, would you guys rather it be where I just sit here and talk all night like this, or do you want me, since it's using EVMux, do you guys want me to pull in some guests and maybe we'll just talk kind of a round table-ish thing? What do you guys think? Ah, wrong button. It's up to you guys. I'll put that out as a poll. Yeah, we'll stream for the hot tub next time. But I'll only stream for the hot tub if you come and be on stream with me, Brian. That's the deal. If I do the hot tub, you got to be on stream with me because I need live reactions. All right, it's about to kick me off, guys. So we are going to call it a stream here, and yeah, we will be back tomorrow, probably using the same format here to do the Tech Talk stream. And we'll talk about. I'm going to see. Actually, I'm going to try to get this working with this laptop tomorrow, and if it works, that will be our topic. So, thank each and every one of you who is here this evening. I love all of you. I can't even begin to describe how amazing this community is. And yeah, we will continue to stream. Brian, I think if I can get my computer and everything working correctly by Wednesday, I may drop in that slot right behind you, if we want to do that. I'll reach out to you on email and we'll talk about that. So yes, Brandy and I are going to get some food in us, then we're going to get some sleep in us, and we'll hit it again tomorrow. So, love into each and every one of you, and yeah, don't forget, you are awesome.